everybody. It is just such a dark and dreary morning outside. I had to switch up my lighting a bit and I thought I'll shoot something other than a tutorial. Instead, I will do my Empties video, my very first Empties. I feel like it's such an informative way to tell people whether you like something or didn't when you've used up the entire product. You pretty much become kind of an expert on how that worked for you. And I was watching some videos from BrunetteBeautyBlogger. Actually, her YouTube name leaves off the R at the end, but I mean, she's got great videos in general, but I just started watching her Empties and I was inspired to do the same. So I'm just going to go through and give you just a brief little bit of feedback on each thing that I've used up and let you know whether or not I would repurchase, or if in some cases I already have. You know, there are those products you just don't want to run out of and you want to make sure you've got the backup. So that's the situation with some of these, including my Equate Everyday Facial Hydrating Cleansing Cloths. I got these. These are an alternative to the Olay Hydrating Cleansing Cloths, which I love the Olay Daily Facials, and that's what I started using. But it reached a point where I ran out of those, and I went to the store one day and could not find those same ones. So I'm like, I'm going to try the Equate kind. And these are not the pre-moistened like face wipes. These are dry, and you get them wet, and they start to suds up, and you can really remove all your makeup. Even my eye makeup. These take off all my eye makeup too. And I was impressed with these because they do take off my eye makeup without irritating my eyes like many generic brands have. I go through these all the time and repurchase them all the time. Sometimes Tyler uses these. It says for normal to dry skin, and I really feel like I can use these year-round, no problem. It's not like they make my combo skin. I'm a little more combination to oily in the warmer months, and it's not like these make me greasy or anything like that. I went through all of this Mithya Body Sunkist Firming Moisturizer for medium to dark skin. So this is a gradual self-tanner. I think the name might be different now because I have repurchased this and I need to double check what they're calling it. I don't know how much it's actually firmed, but what I liked about it was that it was an easy gradual tan that you could actually see. Some gradual tanners I feel like are so gradual I don't notice them building up, and this color will build up. Also, the scent is not objectionable, as some people say, you know, sunless tanners have that kind of wacky scent going on. So this is a good one from the drugstore, and I have gone out and bought another one. I've got a lot of small size things because I like trying that QVC beauty test tube, and I legitimately will try pretty much everything that comes in there, and I've discovered some great favorite things from those. One is the Micro Delivery Exfoliating Wash from Philosophy. This is kind of a small size. I think it's a 2-ounce thing here, but this lasted me a long time because I'll use it every couple days. And what is unique about this is that the little beads or the little granules in this exfoliating wash are like the finest ever, and there's so many. So when you scrub, you don't feel like with some, you know, scrubs you've got, oh, there's like 3 granules of something, what's that doing for my skin? Like, this really exfoliates and does a great job. I will be getting more of this because I find it such a refreshing, clean, wonderful feeling once I finish using this. So I sometimes alternate this with days I use my Clarisonic, and I'll use this even after I've taken all my makeup off. I'll go ahead and use this for that extra deep clean, and I really like that. Something else in an exfoliating type product that I really didn't see the hype over is the Kate Somerville Exfoliate. This is an intensive exfoliating treatment. I put this on, like, leave it on my face for a couple minutes and then rinse it off, and I mean, it's got a real, almost a tingle/sting when you put it on your skin. And anytime I rinse this off, like afterwards, I'm looking at my skin after the shower, I'm thinking, what did this do exactly? Like, my skin doesn't feel that much smoother, and I don't like see an overall brightness like I do with the Philosophy or after using my Clarisonic or something like that. So, I mean, I don't see myself buying this again. Another thing that I've got here that came from a test tube is the First Aid Beauty Smooth Shave Cream Fab Legs Daily Essentials with Fab Antioxidant Booster. So, this is a shaving cream. Nothing too glamorous here, but for a while I had run out of my Schick Intuition, which is the razor with the built-in soap around it, which I love. The sensitive skin for that, like, I have the most sensitive skin on my legs, and they get bumpy and bad, like, with pretty much anything I use. This is good, but I don't feel like it's anything really special. It was pretty moisturizing. I mean, it felt like really heavy duty when you put it on. It's not like a gel to a cream or foam or anything. It's just a straight straight up cream. And it worked well, but it's just nothing I'm going to repurchase. Like I said, like the Intuition, really well for how it keeps my legs in good condition after a shave. The Eternal Grace from Philosophy, this is a little bottle that I got as like a free sample from Ulta. Eternal Grace, I don't like it as well as Inner Grace, which is probably one of my favorite Philosophy scents. I don't think I even like this one quite as well as Pure Grace, which is really that, they say soap and water clean. I mean, it's just a really fresh scent. And I would probably purchase that one or Inner Grace before I repurchase Eternal Grace. This is still a good scent, but it's just, it doesn't really resonate with me, I guess. It's kind of, it makes me think of, it has more green notes in this one. I don't know, just not that much of a fan. Another thing I used up here is from Tarte, and it's the Maracuja C Brightener Eye Treatment. So this is a little eye cream, and you can see I just licked that, well, I didn't lick it clean, obviously, but I did use it all up entirely, and I felt like this was moisturizing, hydrating, but I didn't see like really any improvement in like fine lines around the eye area. I just felt like I was putting it on just for the fact of having a little extra hydration there, and I think to buy this full size, I mean, that's too big of a price to pay for me just for a little added hydration in the under eye, so not really feeling that. I used up all of my Bronze and Brighten from Laura Geller. You're looking at the tile. I hit tile on this because it is terracotta tile. That's what these baked products are baked on. And I love this product. This is a small size. I'm really close to doing the same with my Balance and Brighten in the small size. Even if you get these miniature sizes, quote unquote, I mean, it will last you so long with these Laura Geller baked products. And I do have a big one that I'm currently using of my Bronze and Brighten. I also have a big Balance and Brighten waiting for me. Got my mom onto the whole Balance and Brighten thing as well. It's just a really nice powder foundation, and this Bronze and Brighten is like a nice, I would say like a light colored bronzer. If you're looking for a bronzer not just to contour with, but for something to take your whole skin tone and just give it like a boost, Bronze and Brighten is really good for that. And it's pretty much matte. I mean, it may have just the slightest hint of shimmer, but overall, just a good natural finish, great looking bronzer. Used up all of my Wet n Wild Mega Liner, just a nice classic black liner from the drugstore. I have repurchased this, accidentally got the kind with sparkle in it. That's okay, I'll probably still use it, but it's just got a little fine brush tip, very inexpensive, very good if you're just looking for a standard liquid liner. This is not waterproof, so I'll point that out. My review with my mom, we talked about the L'Oreal Telescopic waterproof, which really, really is hardcore staying power. This is for those who are not needing a waterproof liner. Something that really does last as a pencil liner that I've run out of is my Malley Evercolor Automatic Waterproof Liner in Onyx. I love this liner. This is, I mean, for my waterline, this is my go-to because this lasts longer than any liner I have in the waterline. And I've had some good ones, but they all tend to start wearing off from the outer corner and then slowly, you know, it's like you've just got a little bit on the innermost part. And so this one lasts really well, and I do have another one of this, and I have the ultimate version, which is just a little bit creamier, that's in my Malley Today's Special Value kit that I reviewed on my blog. So I've got a couple waiting in the wings here, and I wouldn't have it any other way because I love that liner. Also a couple lip liners. I've gone through my Rimmel Exaggerate lip liner in Ravish, one of the best red lip liners from the drugstore. I would go back and get that again. I think that's great. Also Buxom has a Big and Healthy lipstick, and the shade is Fresno. And this is like a deep brick red, and I have used this so many times when I'm doing kind of a neutral lip to just deepen up the outsides and give a little more dimension to the lip. And I mean, I'm totally out of this. I can't get up anymore, just a little bit that is still in there. I've got another one of these Buxoms that came in a kit that's pretty close in color to this, so I'm probably not going to be racing out to repurchase this anytime soon. We're going to round this out with a few mascaras. Almay Get Up and Grow. Love this mascara. I have have another one waiting for me. This is a really full, lush, dense brush here with a, what I would call a fairly dry formula mascara, which I feel like is buildable. It's great for fine or thin lashes because I feel like you can keep going over it and get great length and volume with this. So I've recommended this to a lot of people, so I would say definitely look into Get Up and Grow if you've got lashes like mine that need that extra boost most of the time. Also, I went through this Telescopic Explosion Carbon Black. I tried this a while back, not in the Carbon Black version. This one's just blacker, I guess. It's the mascara with the little ball there, and I found this to be a nice way to get into, you know, your innermost corner, and this is just a nice little tool, I guess, almost a mascara tool to get in there and get a little extra separation sometimes. I don't know if it's worth it to me to repurchase this because it's just an extra step, and I don't know that it's that necessary. Finally, the e.l.f. Exact Lash Mascara. I barely use this. It's already dry, so it's kind of like, I don't think I used this up necessarily, but it is pretty darn dry. It's a teeny tiny brush mascara. I definitely prefer Maybelline Lash Discovery over this. This would be like for your lower lashes to really get in there. It's just, this brush is so short and so close to this part here, it's like really tricky to get in there, and it just does not evenly deposit the product on my lashes like Lash Discovery does, where I can take like one swipe here, and I'm done with Lash Discovery. This, too much work. So those are my empties. That's my trash. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll try to do more of these whenever I feel I can. I don't know if it'll turn out to be monthly or what, but I will definitely be holding on to those empty products so I can show them in a future video. So thank you so much, guys. Hope you're having a great day, and I will see you again soon. Bye.